video, we're going to take a look at how to play Roxanne by The Police. I'm going to first of all do this with basic open chords throughout, no bar chords at all. For that, we'll need a capo at the 3rd fret. I'm then going to grab my electric guitar and show you how to play it like the original recording, which starts off with triads and then power chords in the chorus. Even though it's technically harder, it's something that any beginner could learn to do if you wanted to, and it's authentic to the original recording. But let's first of all have a look at how to do just a basic open chord strumming version of this, you know, how I might do it at an open mic night, for example. So we got capo 3rd fret, and the chords we're going to need for the verse are E minor, this B minor over D, which is a really cool chord, C major 7, B minor 7, A minor 7, D sus 4, and then E sus 4. The wicked thing is we can really hear some of the voicings from that original there, because the part that I showed a second ago with the triads just using 3 strings, that's not the complete chord because it's the bass note underneath that kind of fills in the chord. And with this kind of more simple strumming version, we're actually playing more complex chords in many ways. So we have E minor, Roxanne, and then we have this voicing of a B minor over D, which is the 4th fret, 0, 0, and the 2nd fret. Of course, all these chords are the capo key of E minor, for example. So E minor, B minor over D, C major 7, B minor 7, which I've shown you guys a whole bunch in a bunch of songs now. A minor 7 then, D sus 4, and then E sus 4, I'm sure we all remember from the original recording. A couple of different ways you could do this. You could strum it just like I did the intro. Roxanne. That's with a strum and then a mute straight away, with the outside of the palm of the hand creating silence in between. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Could do it like that. You could do a more kind of strummed acoustic version. Bit more akin to how Sting kind of played it at Live Aid. I checked out a video of that earlier, and it's just him kind of strumming it with a saxophone, actually, but just playing it solo. So that's a cool video to check out. The other chords that you'll need are for the pre-chorus, which is A minor 7, D sus 4, E sus 4 twice. So Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. And then we get into the more strumming section, which is the chorus. Again, just open chords. Capo key of E minor slash G. You know, E minor, G have the same chords in them from a basics point of view. A minor to G, Roxanne. C major to D major, Roxanne. D to E minor, Roxanne. D over A to G, so that's just a D major with the A string ringing out. D over A to G, C to D, and then we finish with an E sus 4. Strumming wise, here's where the strumming kicks into eighths. So we do Roxanne and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and on Roxanne. But you're just keeping eighth strumming going, but the Roxanne actually happens on the offbeat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. It gives it this kind of pull forward, but it's just on the lyrics Roxanne. So for example, from the A minor, start the chorus. 1, 2, 3, Roxanne, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, Roxanne, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, Roxanne, 1 and 2 and 3, Roxanne, Roxanne. And that's basically the whole song. Let's have a quick strum through it, and then I'll show you how to play all the lead parts. So if we're strumming this like the original, which we're going to do it like this, okay? Ready? From the top, in, 1, 2, 3, 4. E minor, and change chord there. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Pre-chorus, A minor 7. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. 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 And I love you since I knew you. I wanna talk down to you. A minor 7, D sus 4. Same as that again, one more time. 2, 3, 4. A minor 7 pre-chorus. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. 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 And then it just cycles, keeps going. And I would finish on a G, because that's the capo key of this song. I did end up doing the chorus there with downs and ups. Some people find all downs easier. It's a personal choice. Let's grab the electric guitar now and have a look at these triads, just like it's played on the original. Okay, so we're in a non-capo key now, so we're actually in the key of G minor, B flat. So all the chords are going to be different names to what we've covered before, and but we start off with the 3rd fret, all on the thinnest 3 strings, and every one of these chords for the verse and the pre-chorus are just played on the thinnest 3 strings, and this is a G minor, 3 notes of a G minor chord. This is next to a D minor chord, the standard fashion, but still only playing the thinnest 3 strings. We then slide this same shape up to the 6th fret, 8 and 7. It's still a D minor shape. It's back to a G minor chord, though, the same one as this. And this is what we mean by running your triads around the neck. At this sort of level, this is a really good thing to do. We then move to an F chord, but played with a D major shape at 5, 6 and 5. That then moves down to an E flat chord, same shape, it's a D major shape, just 1 fret up. Then it's an F sus 4, which is 1, 1 and 3. A little bit of a stretch if your elbow's in, because we are barring the thinnest 2 strings there. If your elbow's in, that would be a lot easier. And then that slides up to be a G sus 4. And they're all played in a staccato fashion, but it's actually on the beat. It feels like it should be off beat, but it's just on 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's, again, pretty accessible for earlier levels than this might be, you know, late beginners perhaps. You can play the G minor like this or this. I'm going to prefer this option for now. And let me show you how this goes. We start off with 3 bars of the G minor. And then change to D minor. Up to 6 frets. D shape. Slide down. Roxanne. That repeats twice, and then we just play the final 3 chords of that progression, which are the E flat, F sus4, and the G sus4. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. And then we're on to power chord time for the chorus. That begins just before the chorus starts as a build-up on a G5 power chord after. So that's kind of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3. C power chord at the 3rd fret. To a B flat power chord at fret 6. Going to the 4 and 5. B flat, E flat, and then F. This is the F upper 8th fret. We're then going to move that down to the 4th fret, 4 to the 3rd fret to G power chord, and that just cycles. Let me give that a demo nice and slow from the pre-chorus. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne. That's how to play Roxanne. Let me know how you get on with that one in the comments below. If you need any help with any of this, my intermediate course, and particularly the triads and the power chords that we look at, would be really helpful for you. Other than that, just let me know any questions below and I will help you out all I can, and I'll leave a couple of other great video suggestions that I hope you might enjoy on the screen now. See you next time.